Alrighty, miner. Welcome again to another installment on our onboarding videos. I hope that these have been a great help to you in getting set up, getting yourself in order to take and maximize the greatest advantage that you can out of the Texit Coin opportunity. So in this video, I want to talk to you about setting up your commission default. Now, you already know that you do qualify for commission once you start matching your points. So if your points in your organization match 3 to 3, left to right, then you qualify for $1,000. And that commission can be taken in 3 different ways. You can get it as USDC, that's as good as cash, that's a US dollar crypto coin, and that's matched 1-to-1 to the dollar. You can also take it in hash power. So for $1,000, you'll get 100 hash, that's equivalent to a mine, added to your account. And you can also take it as TXC. So if you'd rather have coins for that money, you can opt to take your commission as TXC. You have to earn your commission by matching points. Matching 3 to 3 qualifies you for $1,000 that week. Matching 6 to 6 qualifies you for $2,000, and matching 9 to 9 qualifies you for $3,000 for that week. Any points below 9 will roll over to the next week. So if you've got 8 points on one side and 1 point on the other side, you cannot make commission because the starting point is matching 3 to 3. However, the 8 points on your left and the 1 point on your right will roll over till next week. You can use them, add to them. So all you need to do is build that side up where you got the 1 point for 2 more points, 2 more mines being added on the right side, and you'll match 8 to 3. Now you can take $1,000 commission because you got 3 on one side, you got 3 as part of that 8. Now you'll start your next week off with 5 on this side because you've already used up that 3, and 0 on your right side because you used up that 3. So you'll start with 5 to 0 the next week. You need to build up on your right to match those points on your left side where you've got the 5. Now, points over 9 will roll away because we maxed out at 9. So you may have 15 points on one side and 9 on the other. Well, that 9 to 9 will qualify you for $3,000, but the 6 points over the 9 will disappear, and you'll start the next week off with 0 to 0 because you used up your 9s. Okay, hope that made sense to you. Now, how you qualify to actually receive your commission is by your commission potential. So you got to build up commission potential or cash potential in order to take out your commissions. And just to refresh you, in the way that you build up your commission potential is by the people that you personally bring on, not what other people bring on in your organization. But those new miners that you personally bring into the organization, for each mine that they purchase, you get $1,000. So if someone comes in and buys 1 mine, you get $1,000 in your commission potential. You can pull that out when you start matching points. If you bring somebody in and they buy the 9-pack, that's $9,000 will be added to your commission potential. Now, they'll get 11 mines because if you buy 9, you get 2 free under the current commission program. So you only get cash potential or commission potential on the mines that are purchased by those specific ones that you bring in. And it's not just when they come on in. At later on, if they add more mines or if they purchase more mines, may they come in with 3, but they want to get the 5, get 1 free. So later on, they buy 2 more mines. That's $2,000 will be added to your commission potential because that person was one that you brought on, you sponsored them, and they added more mines to their account. So that's how that works. So you want to be building up your commission potential in order to take your commission out every week, whether it's any one of those 3. If you have no commission potential, then it doesn't matter what you've got your commission default set to, you don't qualify to take anything out. So how do you determine whether you want the USDC or the hash or the Texit coin? Well, it totally depends upon you, and you can change it every week depending on what your needs are. So if you've got consumer debt that you need to pay off, you may have a credit card, well, then take that in USDC so that you can get that cash out and then pay your debt off. Now, don't pay huge debts off like a mortgage through USDC because the maximum you can get is $3,000 a week when you match 9 to 9. So what you want to do with your large debt, like a mortgage, is just build up coins, and then you can cash those out at some point in time. Maybe when the coin's worth $20, $25, $100, you can cash the coins out and pay your big debts off that way. So that may be why you want the USDC, or you may be wanting to live off some commission if you don't have enough finances from other sources. So you can change the USDC if you want to. Secondly, you may want hash if you don't have enough mines. If you came in with buying 1 or 2 mines and you like to build up to 10 mines or 15 mines, then you qualify for doing that through your commission if you select hash. Currently in this program, you can BOGO your hash. That means buy one, get one, BOGO. So if you've got commission potential and you don't take your cash and you don't take Texit Coin, but you go for hash, you can double your hash. So for $1,000 in commission, if you go for hash, you'll get 200 mega hash. That's 2 more mines. $2,000 commission. If you've got cash potential, you can go for 400 mega hash added to your mine. That's 4 mines. And similarly, with $3,000 in commission, you can get 600 mega hash. That's 6 more mines added to your account. So that commission may change at some point in time, but right now you can BOGO your hash if you've got commission potential and get those extra mines. Now, you may also opt to go for TXC. If you've got all the mines you want and you don't want to add more mines to your account, you can get paid in Texit Coin. So say, for example, you got $3,000 in your commission for that week. If your default is set to TXC, then you will not get the $3,000. They'll use that to purchase Texit Coin based upon the value of the Texit Coin at that time and put that number of coins into your account. And then you build up your coin count and to a point in time where you may want to cash out when the value of those coins is a lot higher. So let me go into your account profile and show you how you set up your commission default. So you want to log into your account at mindtxc.com. You've been in there before. And then you want to come down to the last menu item, which is either called My Account or Profile. And once you get into that, you'll be able to see listings of the various things about your profile. One of them is your commission default right here. And this particular account is set to hash. So if I wanted to change that, I would need to go into edit that information right up here and click on edit. Now, just show you something right here. This person, and this is a family member, so this is why I can get into their account. They're part of my immediate family. I can't get in anybody else's account, so don't be concerned about that. So this person has got 0 in cash potential. So it really doesn't matter what is set here for the commission default. You get a cash, TXC, or hash, and it doesn't matter. They're not getting anything because we don't have any qualifying cash potential up here at the top. So let me get into another account where we do have cash potential, and we'll see how we can change that. All right, so here's a person, a family member of mine. They got $79,000 in cash potential. So they can take up to that much out in terms of those 3 options. So let's look at their options. So they're sitting here at USDC. And to get USDC, you've got to have a corresponding USDC address in your account so they can send that money to. Let me show you how to change your commission default. First of all, you want to go up to edit at the very top, and this is where you'll put your password in for this specific account. Now, it's going to send an email to you to verify the fact that you are the one changing this information. So you want to go to the email to get that information. And we want to copy that code right here, the verification code, go back to our account, and then paste that in. Now that we're in the account, we'll see all the same information, but it opens up the fields where I can change the information. So down the bottom, you'll have your commission default, and you can drop that down and select whether you want hash, TXC, or USDC based upon your requirements. So you can change this as often as you want. So as you come up towards the end of the week and everything is closed on Friday night at 7 o'clock Central Standard Time, make sure that you've got this set up before then, because the system, the TXC coin account system will pay you out commission based upon what you've got set up here. So we can change it to TXC or cash or whatever, and then select Save Changes. Now, if you are selecting USDC, which is your US dollar crypto, it'll have to go to an exchange. It won't go into your bank account that way. So in your commission wallet, you want to set up an address where that crypto USDC will go to. And that may be Coinbase, it could be Kraken, it could be Robinhood, it could be Ethereum coin. If you do not have a USDC address in your profile, then the company will put it on an Ethereum coin and mail this out to you because they're not going to hang on to your commission. If this comes to you in the mail and your commission was set to USDC, now you've got to get that USDC off your coin. So now you've got to load this up to MetaMask. It's another app. And then you've got to move that over to a Coinbase where you're going to connect your bank account to. You cannot connect your bank account to a MetaMask app. It's got to be a United States agency regulated exchange for you to tie your bank account to. So you may want to go to Coinbase, Kraken, or Robinhood, and there your bank accounts will be attached to that, and then you can take it off into your bank account. So if you don't have a USDC account set up on a government agent regulated exchange yet, then I would suggest that you just leave your commission default to TXC or to hash. If you need more mines in your account, then leave it to hash. If you're okay with the number of mines you have, you may want to select TXC for your commission. And then there are great articles actually on our helps page on the website on how to set up a Coinbase Kraken account, how to get that USDC receiving code and place that in your profile in your MineTXC account so that you can receive your commission in USDC. So take a look at those articles if you're interested in doing that. And we'll catch up with you in another video where we can help onboard you more with the wonderful, exciting journey with the TXC coin. See you then.